Trouble prioritizing? Steps to live one day at a time. Steps. That's what it takes to prioritize, to take one step after another, one day at a time. People keep telling me that they're having trouble prioritizing. So what I'd like to suggest is that you take a closer look today at what you want for you. What do you want for yourself today? This is easier if you've got a list. So one step could be making a list so that you know what's happening today. Once it's clear to you what you're working with today, look even closer. You may be surprised at how many things you're trying to squeeze into just one day. Review your list of what you've been trying to prioritize today. Do it with an agenda of eliminating or deferring some. Choose any that really don't have to be done today. Include any that there's no impact if you defer it to another day, say tomorrow. Put such activities and tasks aside for right now and allow yourself to live one day at a time. Come up with a list of what's real for what you need to do today, just today. And do that with two different lists. Have one list that's really short and really is for today. Be honest with yourself. Only put on what's important for today on the short list. Put everything else on the second list. It's really okay for your second list to be a long one if you want it to be. The biggest part of this step is going to be in your mind. Acknowledge to yourself that these things on your second, longer list are things to accomplish in the longer term, and accept that some of them you might never do, because you've got other things that are simply, frankly, more important to you. Allow yourself to focus today on your short list of what's important for today. Get these things done. That's right, take action. Get done whatever you can get done. Prepare whatever you can prepare. Let go of the other stuff and let your mind, body, and spirit focus totally on what you're doing as you do it. Letting go of other things helps you to focus on what is at hand. Avoiding doing or even thinking about your other tasks and activities can give you the freedom of truly living one day at a time. That gives you freedom to focus on what you're doing. It allows you to put yourself fully into the task or activity that you're working on right now. While you're at it, consider which of today's tasks are most important. The few things on your list, is there one thing that's going to make the biggest impact on your life? Doing what's important, even if it's the most difficult, can change your life when you do it one day at a time over a long enough period of time to get results. It might even be in your best interest to tackle the most important thing earlier in the day, when you're fresh and can contribute more of yourself to it because you are fresh. Let go of the distracting pull of what's next. One useful step is to let go of any focus on what's next. Simplify by living in this one moment as you do what you want to do. Knowing that you've got a short list of attainable goals for today helps you to focus enough of yourself on each goal. Today and each day, one day at a time. Allow yourself to consider what's next only after you've finished today's important things or schedule them for a specific time later in the day. You'll learn to trust yourself because of your prioritizing. You'll learn to do what you need to do. You won't second guess yourself by distracted thoughts and actions on other things that, frankly, don't need to be done today. Instead, you'll tend to bear down and get things done. And this commitment will pull you forward. You'll even begin to be more effective because you'll have more of you available to notice better ways of getting the results you seek. When you've done or scheduled all of today's priorities, that's when to look at what's next. That's when to invest some time in looking over your long-term list and, well, think about and choose the next thing that could be done in this moment's available chunk of time. Not everything, but just those things that might be able to fit right now. That is when you start to put in the actions of focusing on doing that next thing in the now. So treat yourself to a simpler today. When you're having trouble prioritize, simplify. Steps to live one day at a time can help you. Help you clarify what needs to be done, help you postpone or eliminate what you can for today, and allow yourself to focus, really and truly focus on what you're doing. There's a bonus. You'll become more effective over time because more of you will be available. And you're going to notice better ways of getting the results you seek. And you'll be able to grab hold of those and make those observations into change for your life, for the better. Take these steps. Steps to live one day at a time. By the way, do you want to learn more? If so, then join the email list here at software-enterprise.com. You'll get an instant audio as a gift, and you'll get email trainings on a regular basis. Thank you so much for being here. This is Cynthia Ann Layton, owner of Software Enterprise Limited.